Hello and welcome to Love My Poland. First of all, hello from Fiesta Beach Hotel in sunny Djerba, Tunisia. My family and I have been dreaming of making a trip out here for years now, and let me tell you, it has not disappointed us one bit. The beaches, the vibe, the food, the architecture, and the hospitality here, just incredible. Oh, and of course, plenty of Polish people all around us. Now, after getting way too much sun yesterday, I ended up retreating to my hotel room and I popped open my laptop with movies I downloaded. That's when I stumbled across a film that really grabbed my attention. Mostly because, and if you live in Poland, you'll know what I'm saying here, it's rare to see a big Hollywood production that doesn't only include Poland, but actually films within Poland, within multiple Polish cities. That was pretty neat. The movie I'm talking about is called A Real Pain, and I'm going to try my best not to totally spoil it for you. I might spoil it a little bit. If I do, sorry in advance, but I do want to share one of the funniest and oddly most meaningful scenes with you. But first, a quick overview of the movie if you're not sure which movie I'm talking about. The movie Real Pain is a thoughtful blend of comedy and drama. It follows two cousins, David, played by Jesse Eisenberg, and Benji, played by Kieran Culkin, who travel to Poland for a Holocaust heritage tour in honor of their late grandmother. At first, it feels like a heartfelt family trip, but things quickly get complicated. David is uptight and anxious as a character, and Benji is the wild one, unpredictable and brutally funny in this movie. As they visit historical sites and dig into their family's past, all sorts of emotions bubble up: grief, guilt, sibling rivalry, that kind of tension. It's messy, it's funny, it's real. What I appreciated most is how the movie shows that family can absolutely drive you nuts. If you've got family, you know what I'm talking about, but they're also the ones who know you best. It deals with heavy stuff like generational trauma and identity, but in a way that's human and even humorous, not really preachy. Of course, I did a little research in the movie, and here are some points that kind of made me fall in love with it even more. Jesse Eisenberg didn't just star in this movie, he also wrote, directed, and co-produced it. It's actually his second time directing a full-length film. The second thing I'd like to share with you is it was not only shot in New York in the States, but also across real Polish cities like Warsaw, Lublin, Radom, Krasnystaw, and even the Majdanek concentration camp. I have not been there yet. I would like to see that one day. You're not looking at green screen Poland here. You're seeing the actual places. It was filmed there, and I really appreciate that. And for the third point I'd like to share with you, despite having a very small budget of just $3 million, it pulled in nearly 25 million worldwide. Yeah, it struck a chord with many people. Anyway, let's get back to talking about that scene I referred to earlier. David and Benji go to their grandmother's former home in Poland. It's a really quiet, reflective moment for them. They each pick up a small stone to place on the doorstep or the stoop, a traditional Jewish way to honor someone who's passed. It's respectful, sacred, and honestly quite moving. But then, boom, out of nowhere, this grumpy old neighbor upstairs shows up and just starts yelling at them in Polish. He's like, "What are you doing? You can't leave rocks here. Someone's going to trip and injure themselves." And just like that, the whole moment for them was ruined. What makes this scene so good is that it's both awkward and strangely relatable. In my case, 1000% relatable. David and Benji just kind of freeze, they scoop up their rocks and they walk away with them in their pockets, kind of looking sad and deflated. And for me, that's the heart of this movie. You're trying to do something meaningful. It's also about living in Poland a little bit. You're trying to do something meaningful, something emotional, and then life just barges in. Grief doesn't always play out like a perfect scene in a movie. Sometimes it gets interrupted by a nosy neighbor with opinions. Now, if you've ever lived in Poland, you probably know exactly the kind of neighbor I'm talking about. In fact, it reminded me of something that happened years ago when I first moved to Poland. I was living on a street called Fosha Street in Częstochowa. It was the beginning of February. It was about minus 10 degrees Celsius outside, and it was snowing, and I realized I had left something in my car. I didn't feel like bundling up, so I just ran out in a t-shirt and shorts, nothing on my feet, barefoot. Literally took me 10 seconds to get to the car, grab what I needed, and come back. Well, my 78-year-old neighbor saw the whole thing from her window, and not 5 minutes later, ding dong, there she was at my door, absolutely scolding me with the most disgusted face you can imagine. "What are you doing? You are very irresponsible and selfish. You can catch a cold. What if you infect the whole building?" It felt like an hour she was talking to me. It was part lecture, part motherly concern, but 100% classic Poland, at least in those times. Okay, so I've got it here on my laptop. Let's get to the scene now. Watch it with me. I'll be down in the corner kind of reacting to it. Have to share this with you. This is just too good. Here we go.
Hey, I got an idea.
What?
Let's put a stone on the stoop.
What do you mean?
I mean, let's find a little stone and put it on the stoop to say that we were here, that she's not, forgotten.
She's not buried here.
Yeah, I know, but this is the last place she was in Poland. It's the last place any of us were.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, not this. Yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah?
Yeah, come 2. You want one?
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
Ej! No zabierzcie te kamienie.
Oh,
Co wy tam robicie? Przecież tam mieszkają
hi.
ludzie.
Sorry, we're Americans. Do you English? Do you speak English?
Mówię, że mieszkają ludzie i trzeba to zabrać.
Sorry, I don't. No. Tak, pudding.
Oh, there's more. Hello?
Nikt sprząta.
Okay, do you speak English?
Yes.
A little.
Yeah. Well, hi. Sorry. What's the problem?
My father said that you placed rocks on the door.
Yeah, we did. Our grandma lived here and she just died.
Oh, sorry for your loss.
Oh, thanks, man.
So why did you put rocks in front of the door?
It's like a tradition. It's like a Jewish tradition. Like when you visit somebody's grave, you're supposed to put like a rock on it to show that you were, there.
Yeah, but she's not buried under the door, right?
No. We just kind of did it as like a sentimental thing, like as a, a gesture.
Yeah, just a gesture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Okay, I understand. So this is sweet, I think.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Wait a moment. Oni mówią, że to jest ich żydowska tradycja, żeby położyć kamień jakby na grobie, no ale nie ma grobu, ale ich babcia tu mieszkała.
No dobrze, no ale teraz mieszka stara, przecież to niech zabiorą.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry, but I understand your situation, but my father said that it is a hazard to leave the stones.
Okay.
You know, an older woman lives there now, so she could trip or,
Right.
Okay.
Understood.
so you must,
Oh, no, I got it.
you know.
You got it. Sorry. Yeah. All right. Right.
So yeah, that little scene in A Real Pain, a couple of stones and an old man yelling, hit a lot closer to home for me than I expected. The film is full of these small, imperfect moments that are funny, awkward, emotional, and very, very human. If you have not seen A Real Pain yet, I recommend it. There's a little bit too much cursing in there for me, but that aside, I definitely recommend checking it out. And if you have seen it, let me know in the comments section about the scene that, if you enjoyed this scene as well, or maybe there's another scene that you liked even better, share that with us so that we can read and see what you have to say about that. Well, that's it from Jerba. Thank you for watching today. See you in the next one. Please do subscribe to my channel, and goodbye to the Mediterranean. See you in the next episode.